sound Russian?
How could I sound anything, silly? I'm plastic. I don't even have a voice box. I had to borrow this one. Don't turn on the light.
Are you going to kill me?
No!
One afternoon, a man went to his basement to cut a piece of wood in his workshop. In the basement, Jamie's wife Katie kept a collection of antique dolls that her aunt had left behind. And ever since they took those dolls, strange things started happening in the house. As Jamie's leaving the basement, he's stopped by something odd. Mysteriously, the doll chair leans back as if something's holding it there. Jamie carefully inspects the area in disbelief of what he sees. Suddenly, the chair swings upright and scares Jamie. This is what happens when you pass away, but can't pay your medical bills. An ominous video was submitted onto a radio station in the Philippines, where a man can be seen in an empty room waiting on a hospital bed, when he begins to hear voices behind him, but as he looks around, he sees this. A pair of legs can be seen behind the man, but as he looks again, no one's there.
Guero Ramirez works at a hospital as a paramedic, and one day he happened to capture something quite disturbing. The paramedic records some colleagues walking down the hallway of the building before moving outside and waiting for a very ill patient. The paramedic received word that the patient had passed away just a few hours after the recording had taken place. While he is waiting outside, you can notice what looks like a black shadow figure slowly moving at the end of the hallway, before quickly disappearing moments after. Many viewers speculated that this may have been Death itself, also known as the Grim Reaper.
She got a Snapchat from her friend's night out when she noticed someone followed them. Reddit user Princess Lena uploaded a disturbing video she received on Snapchat from one of her friends. In the video, as they're coming back home, they decide to record themselves to send it to their friend. But little did they know something straight out of a nightmare would be captured as well. As the camera pans between them, what looks like a burnt face can be seen standing behind them. Could this be the manifestation of someone from the past who lost her life by a house fire in that home? Let me know. They were exploring a sacred land when they see this. A Turkish paranormal team went to explore an allegedly cursed land that the locals have reported seeing a demonic creature roaming the land. As Aziz, Ahmed, and the team arrive at the location, they attempt to invoke this entity, and that's when they see this.
Ahmet sakın şu an her yerde çıkabilir, her an çıkabilir. Bu
Allah Ömer abi sanda.
bir dakika.
Sanda.
Nerede?
Baba
Yukarı. Tamam gördüm. Gördüm bir dakika. Gördüm. Boynuzlara bak. Tamam işte. Ahmet bu boynuzlu şeş yapar bu Ahmet. Boynuzlu şeş yapar bak. Burayı koruyan boynuzlu şeş yapar bu çok güzel.
A horned being that resembles Goatman can be seen watching them on top of the mountain.
Really big. Anyway, it's pretty cool. What the hell? No. No, 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 no. Wait, there's nothing there.
Matt seemingly bumps over someone seen in the rearview camera, but as he turns around, no one's there.
Oh, ya teman-teman. Tuh, oke, saya dapat. Ini Raja Jin. Ya, alhamdulillah saya udah taklukkan. Harumnya. Oke teman-teman, lanjut makan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kita makan bagian perutnya dulu. Bismillah.
If you hear this, a skinwalker might be trying to lure you in. Here's why. A woman by the name Morgan Lambert has lived the past 25 years of her life in the Appalachian Mountains, where over the course of these years, Morgan and her husband have been sharing their stories of what not to do in case you hear your own voice calling out to you. But one day, as they're inspecting their property for any damages from a recent storm, they captured this.
Oh God! I'm a spell.
What'd you say?
I said, "Oh God." Why? Sure.
What did you say just now?
I just said, "Oh God," because I. No, I really did. What are you talking about? What? What are you talking about?
We gotta go. We gotta go.
I think
We gotta go.
it's. Hey, don't run. It's okay. We're good. We're good. I don't hear.
This UFO was filmed over Sweden just yesterday. After I saw this, I found images of another UFO from yesterday, but in Argentina, and it looks exactly the same. After this video, I'll show you those Argentina images, and then I'll tell you what I think, Bushkis. Now that video was pretty clear. Let me show you the images from Argentina. You see this right here? Let me get closer. Do you see the similarities yet? Because I do, but let me get even closer. Look at that. Look at that. It's identical. It's the exact same thing. Except the previous video was Sweden, and these images
Waking
are...
up to knocking on his front door, then one night he sees this. A man by the name Diego explains that ever since he moved into a new home, he's been waking up in the middle of the night to a strange visitor knocking on his front door. One night, as he's woken up again, he decides to document the event and captures this.
Hay un niño golpeando la puerta. Dios mío.
The clear picture of a young boy can be seen banging on the front door, but when he opens it, no one's there. Could this house have belonged to the restless spirit of a young boy who lost his life while playing outside, trying to come back home? Let me know what you think.
Them, there goes 1, 2, 3. Look there, it's because of the light. It's because of the light. Look, you saw. It's because of the light. It's the light, friends. No worries. It does not move its eyes. Is it the light? Let's see. Bye. Look there. Did you see? It's the light. It's the light. No, it's just the light, friends. It's the light.
The hammock in their backyard flips over as what looks to be an eerie smoke-like figure seems to fly right through it. The strange figure seems to hold its shape and appears to have a face, torso, and two outstretched arms as it floats along and out of sight. Even creepier, it then seems to return and can be seen moving in the other direction further down in the backyard. And also the hammock moving as the figure passes through it is just weird.
This thing is so weird. Can you understand me? What?
This woman solved her own murder case. Teresita Basa is a Filipina woman living and working in Chicago. One night, flames engulfed Teresita's apartment. When the firemen entered the apartment, they discovered a horrifying scene: Teresita's lifeless body under a burning mattress, with a butcher knife buried in her chest. The fire consumed most of the evidence, and the only left is a cryptic clue: a memo with "Get theater tickets for AS." Months passed with no leads, when Teresita's colleague, Remy Chua, stepped forward claiming she began having visions and dreams in which Teresita appeared to her and named Alan Showery as the culprit. Despite initial skepticism, Detective Statula found evidence linking Alan Showery to the heinous crime. They discovered that Alan gave his girlfriend jewelries that belonged to Teresita. Confronted, Showery confessed to the crimes.